Hi guys, it's Steph here from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first of 2 TBR videos this week because I'm actually going to share my Rita Jewell TBR today even though it's still a couple of weeks off, so that if you are planning on joining in or if you would like to spend some time thinking about the challenges, you are more than welcome to. So we're going to see how that goes this month. Normally I would do it the week before, but I'm going to do it 2 weeks in advance this time. And then I will also have my TBR for my next round of Bookish Friends Choose My TBR on Friday, so stay tuned. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Rita Jewell is a challenge that I do every month where I have a bingo board and I try and read things off my Kindle. That's because I have no self-control when it comes to my Kindle and I just seem to keep adding things to it. So this is my effort to try and read it where I spend a week, just trying to read as many books as I can. Sometimes I follow the prompts, sometimes I don't, but I do always set books for the prompts so that I have something to guide me. And then if I'm not feeling something, I'll swap it out. This round of Rita Jewell is taking place from the 26th of July until the 1st of August. It's always the last week in the month, assuming that there is more than one day in the last week of the month, if that makes sense. Pretty much everything on this book falls under the category of romance, so it's going to be a romance week. I think I'm going to need it. just quietly, I think I'm going to need a week of romance books. And I should say that I don't know too much about some of these books because they were recommendations that I've just added to my TBR. There will not be in-depth discussions about what these books are about at the moment, aside from the fact that they're romance. So for the challenge to read Known Voices book, I'm going to read Let Us Dream by Alyssa Cole. I did try an Alyssa Cole book a couple of weeks ago. Wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I want to try something a little bit different. So hopefully I will really like this book. For my free choice, I'm going to read The Devil's Daughter by Katie Robert. I need to read this for my Romanceopoly challenge, so I need to read it. And that is, I think, romantic suspense. For the challenge Christmas in July, I'm going to be reading Wyoming Christmas Ransom by Nicole Helm. This is another romantic suspense book that's been on my Kindle for ages. For the challenge to continue a series, I'm going to read A Touch of Ruin by Scarlett St. Clair. This is the second book in her Hades and Persephone series, and I loved the first book. I read it last round of Rita Jewell, so I really want to continue reading this series. For the challenge Starts With L, I'm going to read Long Live the King, which is a romance anthology written by various authors. I can't remember who they are off the top of my head. Pretty sure Katie Robert is in there, which may have been how I found it, but there'll be other authors in there that I enjoy or I really want to read as well. For the challenge to read a book by a woman of colour or that features a woman of colour lead character, I'm going to be reading Will You Be Mine by Rilsey Adams. I think I got a recommendation for this off a podcast. For the challenge to read a book that features friendship or books about friends, I'm going to be reading The Overdue Life of Amy by Kelly Harms, I think. If I'm incorrect, I will pop it on the screen. Well, the book will be on the screen. So The Overdue Life of Amy Byler. I believe this is more women's fiction, so we'll see how I go with it, but it has been on my TBR and it's meant to be bookish, so I like books that are bookish. For the challenge to read a historical book, I'm going to read Say Yes to the Marquess by Tessa Dare, because I need to continue the Castles Ever After series, because I loved Romancing the Duke, so I want to continue. And the final challenge is to read an international author, so that can be any author who is not from your home country. And I'm going to be reading Queen Move by Kennedy Ryan. I am so excited for this book. You guys know that I fell in love with the All the King's Men duet that I read earlier in the year. And Queen Move is the best friend of the lead female character in that duet, and it is meant to be incredible. Both women in the duet were both really strong, really powerful women in their field, and I can't wait to see what she does with Queen Move. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So that is my Rita Jewell TBR. I will leave a link to the blog post where you can download the bingo board if you would like to participate. And if you do, please let me know what you are planning on reading. I would love to know. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are staying safe, happy and well, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.